The evening sun cast a warm glow over Olivia's meticulously landscaped garden as she sipped tea with Olaf in their elegant gazebo. It was a routine they had perfected over 3 decades of marriage, a blissful moment of tranquility in their prestigious cottage village. As Olaf cautiously broached the subject of his niece's impending arrival, Olivia's brows furrowed in surprise. "Anna, for some reason, I had never heard of such a niece before." Olaf, fidgeting with his teacup, explained, "It's a complicated story, you know. She's the daughter of my cousin, with whom we had a big quarrel in our youth. We found each other on the internet recently and decided to reconnect in our old age." Suspicion clouded Olivia's face. "And your brother was so happy that he decided to send his daughter to us." Olaf sighed. "It's not like I'm trying to get rid of her. There are certain circumstances. Anna is pregnant." "Even better," Olivia retorted, but her unease lingered. She reluctantly agreed, though she made her stance clear. "Olivia warned her right away that my house would have to be lived according to my rules." Olaf kissed her cheek reassuringly, "Only this way and not otherwise." When Anna arrived, a small travel bag in tow, Olivia couldn't help but scrutinize the girl. "Hello, I'm Anna," she greeted with a smile. "Nice to meet you, Olivia," Olivia replied, examining her guest. "Well, come on in, I'll show you your room. I see you don't have many things." Anna's short stature and plump lips contrasted sharply with a prominent belly. Olivia, although hesitant, couldn't deny a flicker of sympathy for the seemingly sweet girl. The unease, however, lingered like a shadow. Days passed, and Anna proved to be surprisingly helpful. She actively participated in household chores and gardening, much to Olivia's surprise. One evening, over tea, Olivia couldn't resist asking about the absent father, nodding towards Anna's belly. "Where's the father?" Olivia inquired, a hint of concern in her voice. Anna tensed up. "He's not here." "That is he dead or—" Olivia probed further. "He just doesn't exist," Anna replied, falling into silence. This conversation marked the beginning of a wall of secrecy that Anna erected around herself. Olivia, respecting boundaries, refrained from touching the delicate subject again. As the days unfolded, Anna's presence seemed to bring a mix of uncertainty and unexpected companionship to Olivia's once predictable life. As Anna settled into Olivia's home, the atmosphere grew tense. The initial cordiality gave way to an unspoken power struggle. Olivia, accustomed to running her household with precision, found herself grappling with the intrusion of an unfamiliar presence. Anna, however, proved to be surprisingly compliant. She took it upon herself to clean her room, assist in the garden, and even ventured into Olivia's sacred domain, the kitchen. Olivia, protective of her culinary space, hesitated but allowed Anna to participate in her culinary rituals. One evening, as Olivia and Anna prepared dinner together, Olivia couldn't help but address the elephant in the room. "Anna dear, you've settled in quite well, but I can't help but wonder about the father of your child. It's been bothering me." Anna, chopping vegetables, hesitated for a moment before answering. "It's a complicated story, Olivia. Let's not dwell on it." Olivia, sensing a reluctance, let the topic rest, but an unspoken tension lingered in the air. The garden, once a source of solace, became a battleground of unspoken words and hidden concerns. Days turned into weeks, and Olivia's initial hesitations softened into reluctant acceptance. Anna's belly grew, mirroring the swelling discomfort within Olivia. The two women formed an unusual alliance in their shared routines, yet the question of the absent father loomed like a cloud over their fragile connection. One day, during a shopping trip for baby essentials, Olivia couldn't shake off the persistent dizziness that gripped her. Concerned shoppers helped her sit down, and the incident raised alarms about Olivia's health. In the evening, Olivia shared the incident with Olaf. "Go to the doctor, Olivia. You know yourself, age, not a girl anymore," Olaf urged, expressing his genuine concern. "Thanks for the reminder," Olivia replied with a hint of sarcasm, the reality of aging hitting her hard. The following day found Olivia reluctantly in a hospital, leaving Anna at home. Maybe it's menopause, the doctor suggested, adding another layer to Olivia's growing discontent about her age. Back at home, a restless Olivia entered the kitchen to find Anna rummaging through a cabinet. "Anna, what are you doing here?" Olivia asked, her irritation evident. "Olivia, are you back yet?" I studied seasonings. I want to learn how to cook delicious food like you," Anna explained, her innocence not entirely convincing. "Learning to cook with spices is like learning to draw right from the design of a picture frame," Olivia remarked, her territorial instincts flaring up. "I'll teach you, but from now on, I ask you not to enter the kitchen without me." "Agreed." Anna nodded obediently, and Olivia, still suspicious, inspected the cabinet but found nothing amiss. Meanwhile, Olivia's reluctance to address her own health issues heightened the palpable tension in the household, setting the stage for the storm that was yet to come. As days passed, a delicate bond formed between Olivia and Anna. The garden became a haven where the two women found solace in shared tasks. Anna, once a stranger, now actively participated in household chores, cleaning her room, and even assisting Olivia in the kitchen. Yet, a wall of secrecy surrounded Anna's past, leaving Olivia with unanswered questions. One afternoon, as they pruned roses in the garden, Olivia couldn't help but breach the subject that lingered in the shadows. "Anna, you've been a tremendous help, and I appreciate it. But I can't help but wonder about the father of your child. Why keep it a secret?" Anna, her eyes fixed on the flowers, hesitated before responding. "Some things are just better left unsaid, Olivia. It's complicated." Olivia nodded, respecting Anna's privacy, but a lingering curiosity persisted. Despite the unspoken barrier, Anna's genuine efforts to assimilate into Olivia's world began to break down the walls of skepticism. They shared laughter over shared stories, their worlds merging in the garden's tranquility. The routine of daily life provided a semblance of normalcy, but Olivia's concern for her health grew. One evening, over a cup of tea, she shared her experience with dizziness at the hospital with Olaf. "Go to the doctor, Olivia. You know yourself, age, not a girl anymore," Olaf said with genuine worry. Olivia retorted, "Well, thanks for reminding me," her frustration bubbling beneath the surface. The acknowledgement of her age became a thorn, and her reluctance to confront the inevitable added another layer of tension to the household. In the midst of this, Anna's pregnancy progressed, and Olivia couldn't help but share in the joy of the imminent arrival. A boy, Anna revealed during one of their shopping trips. Olivia's eyes lit up with delight. The prospect of a grandson in their family brought an unexpected joy, momentarily eclipsing the shadows that loomed over their unconventional household. As they ventured into the city for baby supplies, Olivia and Anna's conversations evolved beyond the superficial. Olivia's guard softened, and she found herself revealing snippets of her own life, the void left by her grown-up daughters, and the bittersweet beauty of aging. Yet, beneath the surface, Anna remained guarded, especially about the father of her child. The unspoken pact between them, born out of necessity and shared secrets, created a fragile alliance that hung in the balance of the impending birth and Olivia's looming health concerns. The garden, once a sanctuary, became a witness to the complexities of their evolving relationship. The revelation of Olaf and Anna's secret affair left Olivia in a state of disbelief. As the storm outside mirrored the turmoil within, Olivia grappled with the shattered pieces of her once ideal life. Olaf, remorseful, attempted to explain. "Olivia, it was a mistake, a moment of confusion. I never meant for any of this to happen." Her heart pounding, Olivia retorted, "A mistake, a moment of confusion. Olaf, you've been living a double life under my own roof." Hannah, eyes downcast, interjected, "Olivia, I never intended for any of this either. It just happened." Betrayal hung in the air like a thick fog, and Olivia, unable to process the depth of the deception, felt a surge of desperation. She couldn't fathom the idea of continuing in this house of lies. A few days later, Olivia's health, both physical and emotional, took a toll. An overwhelming anxiety gripped her during a day of gardening, and she fainted. This time, the ambulance was called not by Anna, but by concerned neighbors who had witnessed Olivia's collapse. In the hospital, Olivia was met with concerned glances from the medical staff. The doctor recommended a thorough examination, urging her to confront the reality of her aging body. Olivia, her pride wounded, resisted the idea of accepting her vulnerability. Meanwhile, Anna, back at the cottage, faced the aftermath of the revelation. The bond between her and Olivia shattered, leaving an awkward tension in the air. Unspoken apologies and resentments lingered, creating an atmosphere of palpable discomfort. One sleepless night in the hospital, Olivia's anxiety reached a breaking point. She couldn't bear to stay confined within the sterile walls any longer. Ignoring the protests of the medical staff, she decided to escape the reality that had become her nightmare. As she approached the cottage, her mind raced with excuses to explain her abrupt departure to Olaf and Anna. The night was filled with a restless energy, the echoes of her footsteps against the quiet hum of the suburban night. When Olivia entered the living room, the sight before her eyes took her by surprise. Olaf and Anna were in a heated argument, their voices rising in frustration. "I didn't sign up for this drama," Olaf exclaimed, frustration etched on his face. "I never wanted it to reach this point." Anna, tears streaming down her face, retorted, "This is your child we're talking about, Olaf. How can you just dismiss it all?" Olivia, standing in the doorway, interrupted, "What the hell is happening here?" Olaf, startled, tried to compose himself. "Olivia, you shouldn't be here. You need rest." "I need the truth," Olivia asserted, her gaze fixed on both of them. "Now, tell me what's really going on." The room fell silent as Olivia demanded answers, her escape from the hospital becoming a catalyst for the confrontation that had long been overdue. The weight of the secrets that bound them threatened to crush whatever remained of their fractured relationships. The living room air thickened with tension as Olivia demanded the truth. The confrontation that had been looming since Olivia's escape from the hospital now unfolded in the hushed confines of their once harmonious home. Olaf, looking guilt-ridden, attempted to soothe the rising storm. "Olivia, please, you need to rest. We can talk about this later." Olivia's eyes narrowed, her voice cutting through the room like a blade. "Rest? After discovering the lies that have been hidden under my nose for who knows how long? No, Olaf, there will be no more pretending." Anna, tear-streaked and vulnerable, tried to interject, "Olivia, I never wanted any of this. I never wanted to hurt you." Olivia's gaze shifted to Anna, her face softening momentarily. "Anna, this is not your fault. It's his betrayal we're confronting here." Olaf, realizing the severity of the situation, took a deep breath. "Let me explain, Olivia. It was a mistake, a lapse in judgment." Olivia scoffed, bitterness coating her words. "A mistake? Olaf, you've been unfaithful, and you've dragged our lives into this mess. A mistake is forgetting to water the plants, not carrying on an affair under the same roof where we built our life." As the confrontation escalated, emotions surged to the surface, laying bare the wounds that had festered in the shadows. Anna, caught between the crossfire, attempted to voice her feelings. "I didn't want to be part of this deception, Olivia, but I felt trapped, and I didn't know what to do." Olaf, sensing the magnitude of his actions, admitted, "I messed up, Olivia. I can't undo what's been done, but I'm willing to face the consequences." The room fell into a heavy silence, broken only by the distant sound of a passing car. Olivia, standing tall despite the emotional wreckage, addressed them both. "Consequences? This isn't a game, Olaf. Lies have been shattered, and you've lost the privilege of dictating the terms." The confrontation reached its peak as Olivia, torn between the love she once felt and the betrayal she now faced, confronted the reality that her marriage had become a facade. The echoes of their dialogues reverberated through the room, and the once impenetrable walls of Olivia's perfect life crumbled around her. The chapter closed with a heartbreaking revelation. Olivia, now standing at the crossroads, faced the daunting task of deciding whether to salvage the remnants of her marriage or embark on a journey of self-discovery, leaving behind the charred remains of what was once her sanctuary. In the aftermath of the confrontation, Olivia found herself at a crossroads. The shattered pieces of her marriage lay scattered, and the pain of betrayal lingered like a shadow. The once perfect life she had meticulously built had crumbled, leaving her with the daunting task of rebuilding or embarking on a new path. Days turned into weeks, and Olivia retreated into solitude, grappling with a profound loss that had become a defining chapter of her life. The empty nest, once a source of loneliness, now echoed with the deafening silence of unraveling dreams. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the remnants of her once beautiful garden, Olivia stood in contemplation. The gazebo, once a symbol of shared tranquility, became a relic of a past she could no longer reclaim. Anna, tentatively approaching, broke the silence. "Olivia, I'm so sorry for everything. I never wanted any of this to happen." Olivia, gazing at the garden that had witnessed both joy and betrayal, replied with a mix of sadness and acceptance. "Sometimes life takes unexpected turns, Anna. It's not your fault." Anna, her eyes reflecting the weight of her own burdens, added, "If there's anything I can do to make things right." Olivia interrupted, her tone firm yet compassionate. "No, Anna. This is something I need to navigate on my own, but I appreciate your sincerity." As weeks turned into months, Olivia found strength in unexpected places. The scars of betrayal began to heal, and the emptiness in her heart slowly made room for self-discovery. The house, once filled with whispers of a perfect life, now echoed with the footsteps of a woman rediscovering her independence. One day, Olaf, humbled by the consequences of his actions, approached Olivia cautiously. "I understand if you can't forgive me, Olivia. I just want you to know how deeply sorry I am." Olivia, meeting his gaze, responded, "Forgiveness may take time, Olaf, if it comes at all. But this is no longer about us. It's about finding a way forward." The epilogue unfolded as Olivia embraced change, turning the page on a chapter of her life that had come to a painful close. The empty nest, once a source of melancholy, became a canvas for reinvention. Olivia discovered the resilience of her own spirit, a strength that had weathered storms and emerged stronger. In the quiet moments of solitude, Olivia found solace in the realization that life, though forever altered, held the promise of new beginnings. The garden, once a witness to both joy and betrayal, became a metaphor for her own growth, a testament to the endurance of the human spirit and the ability to find hope even in the darkest corners of change.